Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So I got bad news. I lost all 3 trades today again. I am officially on a losing streak. That's how quick things can change in the market. That's how thin the line of success and failure is in the market. Just last week I was #1 in all of pocket options. Now today I'm probably number 100,000. I don't know, but when you're in a losing streak, don't just lose, learn. So with me only taking 3 trades, it allows me to go back and really analyze the trades, analyze the setups, see what I could have done better. And I'm not just gonna eat this day as a loser. I'm going to learn from what happened today and get better, because I play the game for the long haul. So one day isn't the end, isn't it? And it's not the end of the world, even though it's 2 days now in a row, still not the end of the world. That's exactly why you have to practice proper risk management, so that you can withstand bad times. And it's like a storm, we're in a storm right now, but it's not gonna last always. Things will change. We just saw what happened last week. So I expect tomorrow to be better, but let's learn. So I could have had a 3-0 day today. I'm gonna show it to you right here. I was watching Pfizer, right? I saw this huge run up right here, but it didn't qualify. It didn't close higher than this candle. So nothing to go here, which was the right call. Cause you see it pushed down more, made another low. Then I saw this candle. This one did qualify because it closed higher than this one to the left, but it still was too small, especially after what we just saw here. And it wasn't like it was a higher low. It was just nothing. So there was nothing to take here. But then it pushed up, tried to come back and showed me all this stem. At this point, I knew we were probably going higher. And so I was looking for a higher low entry, which was this candle. But this candle was so big. Now, if I had it entered on when it crossed here, yeah. But the rule is to wait for the candle to close. That's the general rule, and we're gonna get into that more in a minute. So what kept me from taking this trade is I had this was the top of a trend right here. So I was leery since we had broke under it. Now this line was old. I didn't put this on here today. This is an old line. And then the EMA was right here. So I was just thinking, we're already almost back to the EMA. We could easily come here and bounce back down, looking at the pressure we had, over here to the left. That was a pretty nice downtrend. So I skipped this trade, right? And then, so I'm thinking, let me wait for the higher low above the EMA to be safer, which comes right here. Only problem is, what's the best entries? Off the EMA. So this whole setup happened too high. It was just too far away from the EMA already. Even though it's a higher low, beautiful signal candle, closed above top. I mean, hey, it all looks great. But unfortunately, it was just too far away from the EMA. But I took it, lost, right? 1, 2, 3, lost. Then I saw this one. I saw this candle. But when it opened, it shot up first. And I love for it to break back lower first, which it did come back lower. I didn't see it because after it shot up, I was just mad from losing this one. And I knew it was going to win. I didn't even want to watch it, so I left. But if I just get in when the candle closed, 1, 2, 3, easy win. So I'm down, and I went to cash Swiss and took a higher low. Similar to this. Well, I kind of entered on this candle. But anyway, getting off track. My point is, man, if I take this higher low right here, if I enter when it crosses here, or even enter here, 1, 2, 3, then I don't even take this one because I'm still in this trade. You know, 1, 2, 3. This trade is still going, so I don't even take this one. I say that. I may have still taken it because I would have thought like, yeah, I got that win under the belt, another one. So I maybe, can't say. I can't say actually. A lot of times I wait for that candle to close though, so I'm kind of thinking I wouldn't have taken it, and then I would have took this one, and I would have had 2 wins for the day. Boom, boom. Okay, so let's discuss. Okay, so the general rule is that you wait for the candle to close before you enter. Okay, so now I'm gonna play you my third trade, my loser trade. Let's watch. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. "36 seconds. Five seconds. 2 seconds. So you guys saw how close that was, right? I mean, Heartbreak Hotel, right? So, but here's the thing. Here's the deal, and you couldn't see this in the video. I entered this candle with 8 seconds to go. And really there was no reason to, because I thought it was going to break higher than this stem and just kind of take off through here, which is why I did it. But the overall general rule is what? Wait for the candle to close. Also, I like to wait like 2 seconds before I enter, because many times price will pull back after the signal candle before it, goes in the direction you think. So if I just do my normal thing, don't enter this, don't worry about breaking higher here. We were already higher than here, so I could have just let this play out. And also I took this as another higher low. Too far from EMA again, by the way. But if I let this candle close like normal, wait my normal 2 seconds, my entry is either somewhere like here. One of these white lines is probably where I get in at. I don't remember how this candle broke down. I don't know if it broke down fast or not, but if I wait my normal 1 or 2 seconds, I'm in down here, right? And so 1, 2, 3, this candle does not get me. That's a win. And so just like that, the losing streak could have been over just by following one rule. See how close it is? I mean, I'm making this video to try to help others. You see how slim a win and a loss could be. How important your rules are. Your rules are your rules are your rules. I mean, there are times where I can enter before the candle closes, but in this case, it just wasn't much benefit to doing it. It really wasn't. It was moving pretty strong. I thought it was going to break higher than this stem and kind of take off. Is why I did it. And then I did follow the rule of only doing that. I normally only do that with 10 seconds to go. So I did it with 8 seconds to go. So my entry wasn't terrible at all. I mean, I basically was right where this candle closed at. So at the time, I didn't think it was bad at all. Had no idea it would cost me the win, but it did. So the general rule is to wait for the candle to close. Also, again, your best entries are off the EMA. If I just sit all this out, because I don't take this because it didn't close higher here, then I wouldn't have taken this one because it would just been too late. Wait for this pull back here, then get this beautiful signal candle up that closes higher than all those right off the EMA. So if I don't even take this and just be a little bit more patient, wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more minutes, 6 minutes later, I get a huge beautiful signal candle, closes above all that, and it's off to the races. 1, 2, 3. So I had a losing day today. I clearly should have had a winning day. It's just that's just tough, but we're gonna learn from it. We're gonna take those higher lows and we're gonna wait for the candle to close and we're gonna turn this thing around tomorrow. But that's how close and how slim success and failure is in the markets. That's just how it is. So what else do you do when you're on a losing streak? Well, you practice. Let's go see if we can net 2 wins. Okay, this may be a little long. This video ain't gonna be too long, but since I went through all of that, now let's practice. Let's, you don't go back in live today. Today sucks, right? Today was a sucky day, so it's over for live trading. But let's go to demo. Let's get some more practice in. Let's take a couple setups. Let's get that confidence cracking, and let's get ready for tomorrow. So let's do it right now. All right, so let's see what we can do here. We're gonna do some demo trading. Let's try to net 2 wins. All right, let's try to get 2 net wins, and we're gonna focus only on higher lows. So let's just take higher lows, see if we can get 2 net wins. See what we can find out here. There's nothing setting up. Tell you what, here we go right here. We got a high, push down, lower high. It's making a beautiful signal candle right now. So, and we got plenty of room back to the EMA. I like this setup. Gonna wait for the candle to close. We're in. So, just looking at this, we had 1 leg, trend break, 2. That was 1, 2 legs up. It also was then, like I said, we got this matching top, higher low, beautiful signal candle. Let's see. Overall, it's a down day, so we are with trend. Yeah, that just looked good. It was nice and clean, wasn't jumbled up. This is a pretty good entry. Great looking trade so far. Okay, so I think we got one. I think we got the first one. That was a good entry right there. Matching tops, pull back. Yeah, that was money. 2 minutes to go. Hold on, but yep, what we saw here was this lower high work down here, but that was 2 legs up to a new high. Then you got the matching top, push down, came up, lower high. It's a high, lower high. So it's the same thing as the higher low. It's just in reverse, and they both work the same way. As you see, this is a home run. We had a beautiful signal candle, opened on this, opened up, no stem, shot straight down, nearly closed on this bottom. Closed lower than the stem to the left. I mean, to the candle to the left. It's just a perfect entry. This home run. All right. Of course, I wish I was live, but hey, we got to get things, got to get the mojo back. This goes a long way on getting the mojo back. All right, great entry, great call, good trade. I followed all the rules. And trading is very easy. Just follow your rules. Just follow your rules, people. Wait for the candle to close. Wait till you get a good lower high or higher low. Make sure there's space to get out to the EMA. Just follow the rules. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about this, but this is a prime example about following the rules. But we actually gonna look for another setup here. We're gonna look for another higher low that, excuse me, lower high, another lower high that would happen under the EMA now, because we got this big push. We want this to push up and then drop down again. See if we can get that second win right here and be done with it. Yep, here we go, pulling back up right now. Closer to the EMA the better. Then we want to see another, let's say this is the high, another lower high that can't, we want to see prices not be able to make it back above the EMA. This is like it's gonna be a good setup, and we're gonna go short again. There it is. So high pushed up, lower high, couldn't get above the EMA. Look at this signal candle, surging. It closes under here, we're going lower. And this would be the lower high setup that happens under the EMA, which a lot of times would just be a continuation of the new trend. Really just started a new trend. See, this is a nice strong, this is a nice strong leg down right here. But this single candle here has to be perfect. I don't go short sometimes because I feel like it gets choppy a lot. And so when I'm going short, I gotta have a perfect signal candle. This ain't it. Let's look around some more. We took the lower high. Let's see if we can find a higher low now. That'd be a good lesson for everybody to see. You know, it's actually making it right here. It's the low pushed up. This is the higher low. This is also the first trend break of this leg up. This is actually the first trend break. So you actually, it wouldn't be out of the question to get a retest here, but trying to see how risky that is, because that's a big move down. Yeah, it just feels risky. I'll tell you what I see coming, a second entry short. Here's the first entry, second entry short after this big move down. Here it comes. Getting a huge, beautiful signal candle. You also can see this as a high pushed up, lower high. So to me, this is a lower high and first entry, second entry short setup. We are lower than this stem, so even though we got a lot of stem down here, I'm still kind of feeling this entry. Wait a couple seconds, I'm in. So my call is off the highs, another lower high under the EMA, huge signal candle. It's also a first entry, second entry short. I'd be shocked if this one don't win. We need this candle to break. We need this candle to break lower. Really needed to break lower. Break lower, we may be out to the races. Break, 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 break. There you go. There you go. We gone. We gone. Didn't close good though. It's always best when candles close on their bottoms or on their tops. That's a great sign of a trend bar. But that bar is pretty trendy looking though. We got to hold on here. You know, we bounced here last time. This was a lot of stem over here to the left. So this area has been, you know, there we go. There we go. This area has some buy pressure in it. We just need this one to hold, to not do that. To not do that. That area had major, there was major buy pressure down there. We in for it now. Oof, 43 seconds. I swear I love going long. That only happens with shorts. That only happens with shorts. People, and that, so if anybody ever wonders why I be taking longs all the time, that's why right there. Now I may be biased, you know, because sometimes things happen to you and then you hold on to it forever. But I swear, fo, that only happens when I go short. So now we are back at that was supposed to be for we flat. So gotta find two more. Okay, so never mind, made a new high. I was saying if this thing didn't make the new high, I was just gonna expect it to make a higher low, a lower high, but it didn't. We got a new high in place, so scratch that. All right. Got this Visa cracking. We've had a trend down, trend break, retest a new low. And now we got a low here. Pushed up, came back. It's making a higher low right now with a decent looking signal candle. Better than decent. It's gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Wait for it to close. Got my gap down. Great entry. We're a mile away from the EMA. This is a low, higher low entry. Let's see what happens. 3 minutes. Final candle. So in hindsight, again, we had that same situation. This was a higher low, obviously, but the context, we were just, look at the EMA point straight down. We hadn't had a trend break, retest a new low yet. From the downside perspective. So even though the setup was there, the context was wrong. Bad trade. We are learning a lot today. You see how sometimes I'm off right now. You know, I'm off. So I got to get back to following all the rules. You don't need, the setup ain't enough. The context has to be right. Man, I'm teaching today. Okay, on this Euro New Zealand, I had a trend break, retested new lows, broke down, made another new low. Then we shot out of here straight up, pulled back to the EMA, This is a higher low that happens above the EMA. Prices is trying to get under the EMA, could not. We got a lot of stem here, a lot of buy pressure here. Low, higher low, right off the EMA, which is your best entry. I like this. I like this. Been going down for quite some time. Trend break. The downtrend has already played out on that market cycle. Also, rule of two. That's a beautiful leg. Pull back. We should get another leg. The distance of this. Rule of two. The rule of two is in place. The low, higher low is in place. And that trend is played out. This should be a win. Let's see. 3 minutes. That's a beautiful signal candle. Right off the EMA. Key entry point. Great close on that candle. 2 minutes to go. We break higher than those stems. Well, yeah, we break higher than these stems and close up here. That win is in the bag. It's gonna be close. Last candle. Well, no, maybe not. Okay. All right, home run. So what I want to point out with this one and the first win, did you see how clean the setup was? Like it wasn't congested. You could clearly see the higher low, and on the other one, the lower high. You know, it was no doubt about it. And this one, you know, off of the EMA like that, it's beautiful. Anything off the EMA is always your best entry, always. So this is pretty close to a classic higher low above the EMA, which I haven't decided. Well, it ain't for me to decide, but I haven't figured out whether this one is the higher probability one or the one that happens under the EMA. They're both great. I can't figure out which one wins the most. But both of them are good. But okay, that's another win. Where are we at? So we won that win. Okay, we're still at a wash. All right, I gotta find two. All right, may not work out. Let's go back and see what Alibaba doing. Here it is. That's the low. Try to come back. Lower high right here. Decent. See what kind of signal candle it makes. Still a little distance away from the EMA. I like it if it comes up higher, it will be even better, but we're practicing lower highs and higher lows, so this is the trade. High, tried to come back, couldn't. Beautiful signal candle. We gotta go. Wait a second. All right, decent entry. All right, let's see if this puts us up one. So what we're saying is that this trend has already played out. But let me show you what it's trying to do to us. First entry. This could turn into a second entry long depending on what happens at this EMA. And right now we're bouncing. So we would need the second entry long to fail for us to win. Okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. All right, lower high. Show us what you got. If this candle breaks under the EMA and closes under, well, let me just say closes. If this candle closes under the EMA, we good. But it's trying to make this, it's trying to make a second entry long setup. Can you see it? It's a high, first entry by the count. Down, this would be the second entry long if it, well, nope. Okay, cool. We needed to close red. Don't close green. Definitely don't hammer up. Okay, this is a second entry long. So we need a second entry long to fail, and it's working. First entry, second entry, with trend. So I'm really thinking that this lower high was too close to the EMA. We'll see. The second entry is failing right now. Last candle, 38 seconds. I'll tell you something else. If this candle closed strong under here, I probably would take it again as another lower high. 17. We got to escape with 17 seconds right now, though. But yeah, if it closes under that EMA, though, we're going lower for sure. And I would take this as a second entry short failure. Ha! We won. We won. But barely. But hey, we need those, right? That's the kind of win we need to get the juice back. Get the juice back. So it worked. At the end of the day, it worked. It was a high, lower high. I wouldn't mess with this again. I wouldn't be trying to go short again because the second entry is trying to work. But I would take this as a second entry failure. But that ain't what we're looking for. So let's go find one more higher low. So we've won 2 lower highs, 1 higher low. Let's go find another higher low to go +2. All right. So we won, lost 2, won 2. We're up 1. We need 1 more to go +2. Let's find a higher low. Okay. I can't help but like this one. I just can't. Low. Look at all that stem. I just can't help but like it. I gotta just try it. I'm sorry. We in that same boat where this has been down. We have bounced here 1, 2. We bounced here twice. We're a mile away from the EMA. But this signal candle, man, I had to try it. That signal candle was just all that stem, all that buy pressure coming off the low, matching bottom. Crazy buy pressure. Distance back to the EMA. Haven't had a trend break yet. I mean, this is riskier. But man, that signal candle was beautiful. I had to take it. Candle theory. Candle theory. Buyers came into the area here. They have done it before. Look at that run up. Look at that run up. In the same area. Pull up. Close on your top. Break higher. Break that, yes. Break it and close up there. Couldn't close. Last candle. There we go. Low, higher low. Beautiful signal candle. 27 seconds to hold on. Oh, home run. Home run hitter. So, how many trades did it take us to do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Took us 6. But we just won 4 out of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just won 4 out of 6, 3 in a row. We back. We back. Higher lows, lower highs. Got to see it both ways right there. So I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Have to wait for the right setup in the right context and wait for that candle to close. You see the better entries I got by waiting for the candle to close. It's nuts. So again, today should have been a much different day, but I had to get recalibrated. You know, sometimes you just got to get back in rhythm. You know, trading sometimes gets into a rhythm, especially when you're winning. You know, you get into the rhythm of the market, and hey, you just seeing it and you can call it. But when you're out of rhythm, you gotta pause a second, get back on demo, follow the rules. You know, when you start breaking rules, they quickly become habits, bad habits. So, you know, when you notice that you've broken the rules a couple times, you get back on that demo and get your habits back together. You know, get your habits back together. This is probably gonna make a above EMA higher low, which I like too. We still got a long way to go to test these highs up here. But anyway, this video is long enough. I don't even know if you guys are gonna watch this whole thing. So hey, my name is JD. I'm using PocketOption as the broker. I put a link in the description. You know, check it out. And the course is out. You know, it teaches you the rules that I didn't follow today. Such is life. All right, guys. We're gonna get it together tomorrow. I'm feeling better. I'm gonna practice some more. But I did get the 2 net wins, and that was how many in a row? 3 in a row. So we back. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. All right. My name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye bye.
We would like to thank you for tuning in to another Increase episode with JD. If you want to learn how to price action trade, please visit www.jdhyder.com and you will find his brand new course, IOTS, Price Action Trading System. We thank you again, and as always, we wish you increase on the sudden.